Are you going? Ready?
So, yep, go ahead.
The Germans, I mean the Japs, they had a surprise attack at Pearl Harbor.
Yeah.
And after that happened, the Japanese thought that if they could get the American fleet out of position, they could go about their business. Man-made. Anyway, the American leaders in the Pacific recognized what it was.
Mm-hmm.
And if we'd have gone after them to protect our west coast, they'd have a free play out there. So as a result, it notified the coast, the west coast, that they were not following into that.
Gonna like chase after them and stuff. You mean?
Yeah, and that the defense of the west coast is up to the people in the west coast.
Mm-hmm.
And the west coast at this time in California, there was one division, infantry, 44th Division.
Mm-hmm.
And up where we were, there was one division, the 3rd. So the Germans the Japs could have come in and had a heck of a raid on us. And as a result of that, based on the last readings they had from the Japanese fleet,
mm-hmm.
it would bring them into the coast at the river. What's the main river coming from Colorado goes out to?
There's the Yellowstone Falls, and you mean that part? I don't know my geography very well at all.
I know it, but I can't. I'll recognize it.
I forget all of that stuff.
Anyway, so we were called out to the west coast. We were called out to
because you were part of the 3rd. Is it because you were part of the 3rd?
Well, we were with them.
Okay, yeah.
We were attached to them. So we went out and per usual, a lot of mistakes were made. We had, instead of having M3 light tanks with 37 millimeter cannon, we had and 13 tons what they weighed.
Mm-hmm.
And what we had was an M1A4, which is called a cavalry combat car.
Mm-hmm.
It weighed 9 tons, and its principal weapon was a 50 caliber machine gun. And it didn't have a turret; it had a track, 72-inch track.
Mm-hmm.
So you had your gun on there, and you'd go around this way.
Mm-hmm.
We were going to be defended. We figured that if they came in, that we were going to cruise on them. Because we would run our tank, try to run them over. And of course, it didn't materialize. Kevin.
Good. Yeah. But we can watch some of the movie, and then like during the commercials we can so that way you can get a little bit of this information, since it's not Veterans Day but Memorial Weekend, and then I'll go get some food.